Welcome to this week's episode of Dirt Grinder. I'm pretty sure if you clicked on this video, you clicked on it for a reason because you want to know how to change the motor oil and the oil filter on your dirt bike. Maybe you ride on that track. Maybe you're out in the mountains on the trails. Either way, regardless, you're putting in that seat time. And you're going to have to know how to change that motor oil if you want to save yourself a little money rather than taking it to the dealership. Today's video is designed to show you step by step how to remove your oil, how to change your oil filter, and replace that old oil with new replenished oil. Now let's go ahead and get started. Stay tuned because the second half of this video is me out on the trails with one of my buddies on his Can-Am Commander. Me riding on the dirt bike, putting in a little fun in the rain and in the snow. Now let's go ahead and get started. Step one, you're going to want to locate that drain bolt. It should be on the bottom portion of the motorcycle. In between the frame there, you should see that nut sitting right at the base of the motor. I believe it is a 12mm nut. Second, go ahead and on the left-hand side, you're going to notice the two bolts where your oil filter cap is. Go ahead and remove those two bolts. Pull off the cap and your oil filter should be connected to it with the spring here that you'll see at the end of it. Grab your new oil filter. In this case, I went ahead and chose the Tusk oil filter to replace in mine. Go ahead and take your new oil filter, put it on your cap, put that spring in there. Go ahead and place it back into the motorcycle, in the motor there. Line up the eyelets, grab your two bolts, go ahead and place those back in and tighten them down. Grab that drain bolt screw, go ahead and secure it back in on the base of the motorcycle. Tighten it down. Again, I don't know the exact torque degree on these, just hand tighten. Use the recommended motor oil. 10W40 is what I use in this case. Should be in your manual. Filled it up. Put your cap back on. Now you're ready to get back out on the trails.
So today we're just getting out, riding with a buddy of Jameer of mine. He has a Can-Am Commander 1000. So taking it easy again today because my foot's still a little bit sore, but I can do some basic riding. And I absolutely cannot afford to not be on the bike. I enjoy it way too much. So if you saw earlier in the video, I did go over how to change the oil on your dirt bike. Each dirt bike might be a little bit different as far as where the drain screw is to release, let the oil out. But typically it's all going to be roughly the same on each bike. I hope it was informative enough for you guys to understand how to change the oil. Made it as super and simple, as less complex as possible. That way you can make sense to you guys and you guys can learn from it. What's that? That way? Yeah, let me start the Strava though. So for those of you guys that maybe do go riding, there's a little Strava app that I use that actually tracks the GPS. It's supposed to work without your phone signal and stuff like that. It tracks it off your GPS on your phone. So you can see the GPS signal acquired. All I'm doing is starting it, tracks your average speed and quite a bit of stuff. I'll go into detail later exactly what it does and show you how it works out. That tree caught me the first time.
I know, I said dirt grinder tree clipping service as well.
Look at the snow. Well, how far do you think it can go? I can make it through here.
I was thinking it might be a little soft for that today, but you can find out.
If you want, let me run along here real quick and see if it gets a bunch of snow up there.
Alright. You know, pretend like I'm waiting right here for that and I'm not right behind you fucking mobbing.
Alright. Alright, so we ran into some snow here. I'm going to let Jameer see if he can get his Commander up this side. Oh yeah, he made it. Now it's our turn. This could be the fun part. Seeing what we could do on this. So if you haven't ridden in snow, it can be difficult. I don't like these when it gets wet.
Yeah.
Because I can't see shit. Maybe one day I'll get a side-by-side. Right now I enjoy two wheels way too much to be out on a four-wheel side-by-side. But the wife's convincing. She keeps trying to get me to get one. We have the four-wheeler. Side-by-side would just be a little bit more comfortable for the both of us to ride on. Get an enclosed cab on it, keep you out of the weather, maybe throw a heater in it if it's cold. So if you made it through this far into the video, and you got to see the little bit of fun and excitement that we did today, please put snow in the comments. Snow in the comments. That lets me know that you are watching the video and you are enjoying the content and you're making your way through it. If not, maybe we can do something to figure out what you guys can put in the comments to make it better and what you want to see more of. It's still early in the season. Remember that. We have a lot of fun stuff to go. And I'll be having that further as we get going along. Right now it kind of limits me. I'm just too geeked to be able to get out.
Thank you guys so much for watching this week's episode of Dirt Grinder. Please, if you would, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. That's how we can build this channel and promote content in the future. I look forward to hearing from you guys and stay tuned for upcoming episodes.